Welcome to the Tarot of Service. Today I'd love to share my studies of the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune representing the generous, expansive Jupiter. The Wheel of Fortune is Ezekiel's sanctum regnum. Sanctum regnum is the divine or sacred kingdom within. And these four mystical animals in the corners are the four elements represented by their fixed signs: the earth of Taurus the bull, the fire of Leo the lion, the eagle of Scorpio's water, and the human of Aquarius's air. And these are the living creatures of the one reality, the permanence amidst impermanence, the changes of life happening within the frame they hold. And these creatures are all reading books, and perhaps these are the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, or maybe they are presiding over the Akashic records. The four alchemical principles in the center are Mercury, consciousness; sulfur, passion and activity; salt, inertia; and the final symbol at the bottom resembling Aquarius' symbol, which means incorporation and dissolution, which is fundamental to the great work. I associate this descending yellow serpent with the caduceus of Mercury, Key 1, the magician, along with the strength card of Leo, Tet's serpent. There's an element of Typhon and Apophis attributed here as well. The red jackal-headed Egyptian god Anubis ascends up the right side of the wheel, bringing the lower consciousness up to a higher vantage point. And this blue Sphinx atop the wheel is the higher self of humanity. She holds a sword of truth, and she is the transcendence over human personality, consciousness realized. She is blue like water, holding all memory, and perhaps she is the Sphinx of Egypt, saying, "I am the synthesis of the elemental forces of earth. I am life, I am death, I am rebirth." The words TARO or ROTA are intermingled with Yod-He-Vav-He, the holy name of the creator of all. Jupiter rules the zodiacal sign of Sagittarius, Key 14, Temperance. This is the fourth planetary representation in the zodiac procession. We had Key 1, the magician, and that is the planet Mercury; Key 2, the high priestess, and that is the moon; Key 3, the empress, and that is the planet Venus; and Key 10, the wheel of fortune, the planet Jupiter. Jupiter is ever interested in harmony and order, sympathy, agreement, and peace. He's a reconciler of differences. The Wheel of Fortune's keywords are the cycles of change, destiny, opportunity, and a turning point. And sometimes I feel that the wheel represents the extremes in life. This is the wheel of birth, death, and rebirth. It is also the wheel of karma, not random chance or luck as it's often thought, but it's the result of the equation we calculate by the energy we bring the world. Jupiter is named the Greater Fortune. The esoteric title of the Wheel of Fortune is the Lord of the Forces of Life. The wheel's mode of consciousness is the intelligence of conciliation, or the rewarding intelligence for those who seek. The motto, "Seek and ye shall find," is very much in line with the Wheel of Fortune. In the Book of Formation, which views the manifested universe as the cube of space, the Wheel of Fortune's direction is the west, the place of sunset, the completion of the day, the closing of the circle. And for the Freemasons, the officer sitting in the west of the ritual circle is the one in charge of paying the workers their day's wages. So the west is a place of reward for the day's efforts. The Wheel of Fortune's tarot card number is 10, completion, but the gematria is 20. The 11th letter in the Hebrew alphabet is Kaph, assigned to Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune. Kaph can mean the palm of the hand. In Qabalah, the Hebrew alphabet is split into three categories: mother letters, single letters, and double letters. Kaph is a double letter. Double letters linguistically mean the letter has two kinds of pronunciations. But mystically, the Sefer Yetzirah teaches that because these letters have two faces, they represent the gateways of the soul, or the fundamental dualities and opposites of the human condition. So the Wheel of Fortune's double letter of Kaph means wealth and poverty. And other double letters are the magician's bet, life and death, The high priestess Gemel, peace and war. The empresses Dalet, wisdom and ignorance. The towers Pe, beauty and deformity. The sun's Resh, fertility and sterility. And the world's tarot card of Tav, power and slavery. The Wheel of Fortune's path on the Tree of Life is the 21st path, connecting Chesed, Jupiter's sphere of mercy, to Netzach, Venus's sphere of victory. Jupiter, the architect of abundance, to beautiful Venus, the one who knows how to celebrate that abundance. The Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter rules the circulation of blood in the cosmic human. The colors attributed to the Wheel of Fortune are violets and deep blues. The metal of Jupiter is tin. The Wheel of Fortune's musical tone is B flat or A sharp. The gemstones attributed to the wheel are the sobriety of beautiful amethyst and the truth teller that is lapis lazuli. The plants associated with Jupiter are fig, hyssop, oak, and poplar. I'd like to share with you the secret lesson within the Wheel of Fortune that the creators of this deck had in mind. And these correspondences are from the Golden Dawn Western mystery tradition of high magic. The secret of the Wheel of Fortune is the humbling realization the Wheel of Fortune brings, and it is the phrase, I will rule, I rule, I have ruled, I lost the kingdom. This is the medieval allegorical meaning of the Wheel of Fortune, ROTA Fortunae. This card represents the ever-turning nature of fate, power, and human life, where no status is permanent, where the wealthy and the poor alike are bound to the cycle of rise and fall. I shall reign, representing ambition and the climb to power. I reign, representing the peak of authority, success, and pride. I have reigned, representing the onset of decline and the loss of absolute power. I am without a kingdom, representing ruin, humility, and the reset of fate. Whenever I draw the Wheel of Fortune tarot card, I predict unexpected changes, good luck, new cycles, and turning points in life. Fate is at work, but karma is in play. To humbly remember, what goes up may come down. And typically, this card means the wheel turns a positive shift in the very near future. So trust the process and go with the flow. I'm so excited for our next major arcana analysis, balancing the scales of justice. And until then, please be so good to yourself for me.